Offset has released his latest album, Care. He has been getting some pretty positive reviews on this album so far. We've seen him do a rollout where he was on, of course, Joe Budden podcast, Apple Music, Rory and Mal. He did pretty much the entire gauntlet of outlets you would do when you're releasing an album. But the response online has been pretty positive again. But also in this album, he has some moments where not only he gets touching about speaking about his relationship with Takeoff. He also speaks about his relationship with Cardi B. Let's do a little bit reviewing here, okay, family? Let's check out some of the things that we got from the latest Offset album. Now, family, have y'all listened to the Offset album? I definitely did. It is a very good album. Offset, to me, reminds me somewhat of Gunna. He understands his sound very well. So Offset's beats all have a flow, a rhythm that kind of coincide with each other that makes a great cohesive album. Gunna has the exact same formula when he makes his album. All his beats somewhat kind of flawlessly blend into each other, and I noticed Offset got into that bag as well this album. Not only that, Offset even had Gunna on this album. So let's somewhat start with the tribute. Now, of course, let's be real. If you're doing a tribute to someone you've lost, you got to call up John Legend. It's a fact. He's the tribute god. If you're doing a tribute to somebody you lost, you got to call up Mr. Legendary, okay? This is a very dope song, a ballad type of song. Very dope. I'm getting ahead of myself because he gave us a rollout video for the album as well. Let me tap in on that. Offset initially gave us this rollout. Now, we live in an era now where everything means something. I'm not sure what this time exactly means. It's around, 12, 14?
We'll start when you're ready. Or when they are.
Oh, damn, that boy in his multiple personality bag, ain't he? Or when they're ready, we got 4 offsets, 5 offsets, 2, 4, 5. So I actually love the rollout. This is kind of new for Offset. It's extremely funny to me that at one time, Quavo was really the standout out of the Migos, and it is undoubtedly Offset leading the pack. Now, of course, rest well, Takeoff. But there was a somewhat change of guards when you speak about who is the highest in the Migos. Because at one time, Quavo was the outstanding leader, the star, whatever you may have. All right. Now, on a song called Move On the latest Offset album, he states, "You never cook niggas no food. You just want to go out to Nobu, telling me shit that you don't do, telling me shit that you won't do. You fucked around with the wrong dude. Hope your next nigga would be great." Offset on Move On. Now, this actual song has caused a lot of debate, and if I'm being honest, it's a debate that's been going on for a few weeks now, but really, it's been going on for a longer time than that. Artists who date women who are highly successful. There is a thing going around about men wanting their multi-millionaire wives to cook and clean as if they're just your average 9-to-5 household. Me personally, I totally agree with the women on this one. I cannot lie. If you are a multi-millionaire, I'm not looking for, don't get me wrong, let me explain this properly. If my woman is a multi-millionaire, celebrity, actress, or artist who is very active in her job, her field, I'm not looking for this woman to come home after, her long days of recording or interviews, whatever it may be, and to now serve me a plate. To me, that's insane. Now, don't get me wrong. Every household is different. So when you're in your average 9 to 5, maybe even more traditional household, yes, I can easily understand the man going out being the provider, the woman staying home doing the cooking, doing the cleaning, making sure the kids are straight, the man making sure the vehicles, the home, the exterior of the home, everything is straight. I understand that dynamic, that relationship. That is your more traditional type of relationship. When you're speaking about a Cardi B who is definitely more valuable than Offset, you shouldn't be saying you never cook niggas no food. You just want to go out to Nobu, telling me shit that you don't do, telling me shit that you won't do. This does sound slightly entitlement to me. This does sound to me a little bit of ego getting in the way. Listen, if your woman is the provider of the house, nigga, just let it be. Let it be. Let that thing be. All right? You got to learn how to play your role. Hey, look, we see ASAP Rocky every day, babysitting the kids, cooking, you know what I mean? Like, we see ASAP Rocky playing his role. That's what he does. He got the billionaire. He supports her. Sure, does he still have a little career? Yeah, he still got a little career. But his actual life is now Rihanna's. Okay? His life belongs to Rihanna's. Okay? You're Rihanna's husband. That's who you are. Offset. And he even speaks to him saying he made the mistakes in the relationship with Cardi. Right here. Offset admits he was wrong causing his divorce with Cardi B. I messed up. Alright, hold on. I think we got a clip to go with this. Damn, Cardi looking bad as hell right there. God damn. Think we got a clip.
I've accepted the actions that I've done to cause certain situations to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lies like, bro, you wrong. You know what I mean? You just wrong. Just get out the way and go back to your mission. Go back to your mission. Leave that alone. But I am happy with everything.
Yo, this is a funny one to me, because if you saying you know you was wrong and you've accepted it, why don't you go get your woman back? Maybe you made peace with that as well. Maybe this whole thing was because you really wanted out of that relationship. I do feel like it's very better ways to go about that versus just being toxic and cheating. If you just want it out, nigga, just say that. Don't drag a woman through this situation where you cheating and doing the most and this and that just for it to all kind of go down, and now you coming back and saying, I know I was wrong and I accept that and now I'm moving forward. That's still kind of the whole way to go out. I'm not gonna lie to you. You crashing and burning the relationship, letting the dust settle as it may, and just to come back later and hit him with the, yeah, I was wrong. Look, man, maybe he don't want that back. Maybe he's at peace, as he says, with everything. But nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. If Cardi B was my woman, nigga, it ain't no shit. I need that back. I need that back. Listen. Not only is this the mother to my kids, you will never find another Cardi B. It's just impossible. You will never in this world find another Cardi B. Once in a lifetime. Cardi B's, Beyonce's, Nicki Minaj's, even some lower tiers, Doja Cat's. These are once in a lifetime type of women. You're not running across these every day. For you to just throw that away on some foolish little boy shit, it's kind of crazy. But one thing he knew was that he had to deliver this latest album, and that he did. He delivered. He definitely delivered a banger new album. Now, let me say this as well. I don't think he has Billboard power on this album. Let me make that clear. I do not think he has real Billboard power when we're speaking about singles hitting top 10s, things like that. The biggest single off of this album, or the biggest song off of this album that will be outside, is Bodies. It is Bodies. It's the song that he led out the album with. Bodies is the biggest outside song on this album. Again, the music is great. The music flows together. But this album is not going to change the dynamics of hip hop. It's not going to shake the hip hop world. It's a great album. It's a solid album. It's not a classic album. It's not something that we're going to be speaking about 10, 20 years from now. But he did give us a solid body of work. And yeah, I was here for it. I'm still here for it. Lost a bit last year, got another one, and another one, and another one. I'm back in that mode. Not gonna lie to you now, he was in his bag on this album. He was definitely in his bag on this album. I'm gonna be real.